Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129 and welcome to my channel. I am so happy to have you here, and I have got you a collective message this time, and I'm doing this after a long while, but I was called to. And the reason I'm doing this is because this is the message I got from Spirit. I was wondering what to do for you, as I always do. Picked up tarot decks, kept shuffling, wasn't getting any message, picked up different oracle decks, and Spirit was just not giving me a message till finally two cards just flew out. All right. And one talks about self-love, and the other one about taking control of your narrative. And that's it. That is what Spirit wanted me to do for you. They were telling me that this collective is working really hard to get what they want. But there is one thing that's missing, and possibly that is self-love. On the surface of it, maybe they are taking care of themselves, but something is lacking. And maybe they're not able to pinpoint, or they know, but they're giving something else priority. So this particular reading, what we're going to look at is that one act of self-love which will help you take control of your narrative. So what does that mean? It means that maybe you're putting a lot of effort in different areas of your life, trying to do right by everyone, trying to do what is you feel is something for your own well-being. But like, for example, let me take my case. If I tell you that there is one act of self-love I do, is that I meditate every day. But what I am actually supposed to do along with it, which I will not say should take precedence, but was just as important, is exercise. But whatever happens in my life, however tumultuous a situation comes up, my meditation doesn't go out of the window, but the exercise invariably does. Which is why I won't have a break in meditation, but my exercise actually looks like I only do the break. I do it maybe one day, then it doesn't happen for 10 days, then I do it for one day. So this is what this reading is all about. Maybe you're doing something as an act of self-love, but it is something that you're comfortable with, not what you should be doing at this time. So this is what we're going to look at over here. In fact, the acts of self-love, I have taken a look at all the cards that I've put across here. I have shuffled them, I've laid them down, and I have a whole lot of oracle cards, as you can see, but we have only limited amount of tarot here. And what the tarot cards are telling you are the acts of self-love. Now, I have actually taken down notes as far as the tarot is concerned, so I don't miss out on anything. So the one act of self-love you need, beautiful seekers, to take control of your own narrative is going to be given to you in the form of points. I'll even write it down when I'm editing. All right, there are going to be 8 of them. So each of you will resonate with one strongly. Maybe you're doing all the others and there's just one which you really need to do, which you're not doing. So that's your thing. But if everything resonates, that's up to you to, work on all of that. But the thing is, when you start with saying that I will do all of it, you will end up doing only what you like out of all of it and not what you must do. So be very honest with yourself. Otherwise, the objective of this reading is lost. If you say that, yes, all of this resonates and I'm going to do all of it, and then you finally do only that you're comfortable with as an act of self-love, whereas something else is screaming for your attention. So be very honest with yourself when we are doing this, as I'm calling these things out for you. All right. Having said that, let us begin. So I'm going to put it up now on the screen, and let us begin with just reading all of them out. And thereafter, I will talk to you about each of them in detail. For some of you, you are meant to focus on equal give and take. If you're giving too much, that's a red flag. If you're taking too much, that's also a red flag. Balance is your key. All right. And I feel whether it's in your career, whether it's at home, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in a friendship, a love relationship, a friendship, a marriage, any sort of relationship, any sort of work environment, any environment in which it's not just you, but you're dealing with someone apart from you, there has to be equal give and take. So where is it, that you are giving too much, or where is it that you are, taking too much? For example, it could be that, in your work environment, you keep doing things for everybody. In your friendships, you're the one who does everything. But you have a worker who comes to you, and whatever you can't say with the people around you, the people who are close to you, your friends, your family, your work colleagues, everywhere you overgive. But when it comes to the person who's coming to work for you, you take from them and you take from them. And sometimes when you're quiet, you even wonder, why did I extract so much of work? Haven't I been mean? Isn't this what people are doing to me? And I'm taking it out on this person who's coming to work for me. So this is just an example that I'm giving you. It could be in whichever way it is, but this is just to make you understand what giving too much looks like and what taking too much looks like. So if any of you resonate with this is something for you to think about and implement. The best relationships, no matter what they are, with whomsoever they are, it has to be on equal give and take. And it doesn't have to be that today I did one thing for you and immediately ask you, okay, now do something in return. That's not how it is. You know what it is. I mean, we have all adults here watching this, and you know what I mean by equal give and take. Maybe on some days or maybe a week, you are the one pouring in, but when you want it, the other person pours in just as much. It shouldn't be, that you are carrying the burden of the relationship, irrespective of what relationship it is, on your shoulders. All right. So that is one huge act of self-love that you can do, because when you come into this energy, you will find that you are respecting yourself. You're not keeping yourself second to anyone. At the same time, you don't have an inflated ego to trample upon someone else's dreams to make your own. So when you come into this balance, you'll find that if there were any blockages in your life, that will just, just leave your life. You'll find things move smoothly, because this is causing a huge blockage. Now, the second message that I'm getting for you is enjoy what you do. So if this is definitely regarding a career or a hobby or a side hustle, whatever it is, but this is for those people who are engaging in doing things in which their heart is not in it. So this is a message for those of you who are working maybe to pay the bills, and you feel that you can't afford the luxury of doing what you like, but you have to do things because you have a lot of responsibilities on you. If that is the case, wherein you have a lot of responsibilities on you and there is a job which you don't enjoy doing, but it's actually helping you pay the bills, you don't have to give up that job, but you start doing a hobby which makes you very happy. It can be a side hustle, all right? But you need to take out some time engaging in something that you love to do, that when you do it, you forget the rest of the world. You are so engrossed in doing it. You just love to do it. Basically, the definition of ikigai, doing something that you love, that you are good at, that brings joy to those around you, and that also gives you return. And that could be either something tangible or it could just be a feel-good factor. But this is something that you just wait. You can't wait for the next day to come so that you can engage in with this again. So if this cannot be your mainstream of work, the mainstream of income, it doesn't matter. But inculcate this habit and don't talk yourself into saying that, no, the mainstream which gives me income, that's taking so much of time that I have no time for myself. This is your responsibility. This is your act of self-love, to indulge in something that brings you joy. And you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You don't have to tell anyone anything. You've just got to be Very, very honest with yourself. All right, and this is very important for you. You will find that if there are any blockages in your career, you're not doing so well, or for the amount of effort that you put in, you don't see the results, or whatever it is, you will find things really change for you. The way you look at life will change. Your relationships will be better because this is going to give you immense joy. This is making your inner child very happy. This is aligning with your soul purpose. So don't think it's a trivial thing. All right? The third message I get, one act of self love that you can do, and this is huge. Beautiful seekers, this is huge. Do not compare yourself with others. Your journey is unique, it's your own, and even if someone is in the same profession as you, if you're in a home setup, if someone else has the same home, is in the same possible situation like you, they also have a spouse, they have children, but they've got a bigger car or a bigger house. Whatever it is, do not compare where you are to where someone else is. All right? That is the best way to show yourself self-love, because comparing yourself to another person is the easiest way to show yourself disrespect, because your life, your experiences, your upbringing, everything is unique to you. You have no idea what the other person has been through, and they have no idea what you have been through, and neither of you need to explain to anyone. It's your life. Be focused on it. Also, there's another message which comes in with this, that if you've been working on something and you're not seeing the results, stop looking back on how much you've done and say, see, there's so much I've done and nothing's come of it. Change the way you think. All right? It's not that you've not done enough. It's just that divine timing is at play. At the right time, you'll get it. If you stop looking back every few days as to how much you've progressed, you are creating an energetic block from receiving the blessings that are waiting to come in. So trust yourself and trust the process. Everything is as it should be. Very important. Because when you trust yourself, you're telling your body, you're telling your mind, you're telling your soul, I believe in me. I believe in the universe. And every time you look back, you're doubting yourself, and that creates a block. That brings a block to your abundance, to the flow. All right? The next act of self-love you can do, and this, is a difficult one. This one is allow the tower moment to happen. For a lot of you, there is something that you are trying your best to hold on to do something that it stays. It could be a dysfunctional relationship. It could be a career that is giving you nothing. It is got to do with the friendship with you are the only one pouring in energy. This ties up very well with the Six of Pentacles. There is something in your life which you're very loyal to. You feel you should be loyal to. You feel it's expected of you. And it does not serve you. This also could be an addiction. This could be a love for something which is not good for you. This could be a relationship that you are just stuck on. Maybe the relationship has come to an end, the person's moved off, but you are stuck there because you feel you're being loyal. This could be anything. The universe is waiting for this tower moment, bring you this tower moment so that it just falls, disintegrates, and you can rebuild your life. But you are trying your level best to not let it happen. Happen it will. But the message here is to show yourself that self-love which will help you take charge of your life and control over your own narrative. Allow this tower to happen. Let that go. Let that habit, let that self-limiting belief, let that relationship, that career, whatever it is that is no longer bringing you any happiness or doing you any good, let it go. Let the tower come down crumbling. Don't feel powerless that you can't rebuild it. You're going to build a more stable and a wonderful tower all over again. And this time around, you don't have to worry that the universe will bring it down, because the foundation is going to be solid. All right, so allow yourself some grace. It's not going to be easy to rebuild, but the kind of freedom you will get with it, the kind of happiness that you will get with it, is something that you are not able to fathom at this time, but it's going to be beautiful. I guarantee it. So allow that tower to happen. If it's a relationship which is not serving you, walk away from it. If it is a career which is giving you nothing, but you keep telling yourself, self-limiting beliefs, you're not going to get it anywhere else. At least they've been with you during difficult times. Don't stay loyal to things that keep you stuck. You're not doing yourself or anyone else a favor. So allow this tower to happen. All right. The next message for you is see things from a different perspective. All right. And these two cards are related. I got them together. Look at things from a different perspective, especially if you're expecting justice from someone or some situation. For example, if it's a person, maybe a marriage which has ended some time ago, and you are looking for justice from here, and you feel that you are right and that this person has to come clean, and you are fixated on the outcome and you want this to happen in this particular way, you're being told to take a different look, look at the same situation from a different perspective, not just their perspective, but from a whole new perspective, from the idea of finding a solution rather than creating a problem, a solution which is just not only for you but for them. When we say we are fighting for justice, we are only looking at ourselves, because we feel wronged, and so we want all the justice for ourselves. But that's not how justice works. You need to have a decision which is fair to you as well as the other person. All right? So you've got to look at this from a different angle altogether, from a more balanced perspective. When you do that, you will be able to forgive the perpetrator of this injustice. And by forgiving, I'm not saying to agree with them, but to liberate yourself from the pain, the anger, the rancor that you hold. Very important. With this one act of self-love, you will liberate so much of trauma, possibly psychosomatic disorders which are a result of this trauma, and you will be able to liberate yourself from the poison that you're drinking because of someone else's actions. Very important. Your healing journey will begin after this. It is so important for you to do that. All right? Very, very important. And that's why it's possibly in the center. This is for a lot of you, maybe for all of you, including me, the biggest act of self-love you can do. These three cards are the center. All right? There are 4 on this side, 4 on this side. These 3 cards are the center. So one was this, and this one, I'm sure this resonates with everybody. Overstimulation. The one act of self-love you can do is to avoid overstimulation, doom scrolling, too much of media, social media, too much of this, this feeling of missing out. What is it, FOMO that you say? Just let it be. Your body, your mind, your soul, it wants quiet. It wants connection with self. It wants grounding. Don't stay overstimulated all the time. Whether it is substances, whether it's alcohol, whether it's food, whether it is, and for most of you, it is the phone, social media, listening to the news, always keeping yourself engaged. Either, and if it's not just the phone, if it's not just scrolling or watching TV or watching a movie or watching Netflix, it could be just talking to somebody, continuously talking, having someone in your life, because being quiet makes you uncomfortable. If that's the case, all the more reason you need to, uh, reduce the stimulants in your life. Very important. Your body will thank you, your mind will thank you. Oh, you are going to be so happy. And it doesn't help that 365 days, say 363 days of a year, if you're going to be overstimulated and 2 days you go to meditate, it's not going to help. This is something that you have to, how you do it is entirely up to you. Maybe you take every day 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon, and 1 hour. You may start with half an hour. I'm going to stay with the phone off, TV off, any gadget off, including light music. Half the people, they feel that they're doing a great thing if they're not scrolling but listening to music. Won't go for a walk without music. You can't do anything without some noise to, tide over the silence. That this is something you really, really need to work on, beautiful seekers, if you resonate with this. All right. The next message, the next act of self-love is not going to be, just give me a moment. There's a lot of energy in this one message because I feel there's a lot of resistance to the people whom this message is going to be for. And this won't resonate with everyone. These 3 cards convey the same message, a part of one message. There are some of you who have been in separation in a divine connection. This could be a twin flame connection, could be a soulmate connection, but you are in separation from this person, but you're not able to let go. You are stalking them. You feel their energy, they feel your energy, and you are not able to let go. Now, I can't speak about the other person, but I can speak to you if you're watching this reading. If you are this person, this needs to stop. You are giving away your energy without realizing it. You are depleting your energy. And if you want this union, if you want a reconciliation, then what you're doing is counterproductive. So let them go. Work on yourself, work on your healing, work on this connection, getting, finding purpose in your life beyond this person. When you do that, things will start falling into place. But this is something you, maybe on the surface of it, a lot of people around you who care for you have told you this, but you just say yes on the surface of it, but you're not able to let go. For a lot of you, maybe you're sitting at night and keep, trying to search about them, find out about what they're doing, and they feel your energy. And this is taking from you which you do not realize. So this is something for a few of you. And did you see that as soon as I said I'm going to start this message, first my pen flew out, and then cards flew out from somewhere, from another deck which I didn't even know were there. Everything else is fallen down on the floor. A lot of resistance because you feel so connected that you are unable to do it. But by saying that you're unable to do it, this is the saddest thing you can do for yourself, because you are powerful. There is no energy that is more powerful than yours is. And you should realize that, beautiful seekers. So if you're here, don't tell yourself, I can't help it. You can and you must, because till you work on yourself, there's no chance that this is going to happen. Because all these soul connections, twin flame connections, they come to help you empower yourself. So as long as you're going to stay in this energy that you are disempowered, this is definitely not coming back, take it from me. But you are in the bargain, depleting your power and, just putting a block on the abundance and the blessings that are meant to come your way. The last message from the tarot, beautiful seekers, this is again 2 of them together. For those of you who resonate with this, you are about to, or you have already started getting success in your career maybe, or in whatever you have been planning. You are riding the wave of success. It may have started with small successes. It's going to get bigger and better, and it's going to come all at once. You are moving from the Six of Wands energy very swiftly with this Eight of Wands, and you're going to reach the King of Wands energy. One act of self-love here is going to be to rest when you can. Work smartly, rest. And the second message I'm getting from this is that don't forget the people who have walked beside you, who have encouraged you, who have had your back during your tough times while you were climbing up. Do not forget them. Carry them with you. You may be reaching a very high leadership position. You are on your journey to the pinnacle of your success. Do not forget the people around you. Be a good leader. A leader is not for I, me, myself. A leader is someone who has a vision, and the King of Wands is the ultimate visionary. They never give up on the people, and they know that a beautiful empire is of no use if there are no people or if they're discontented people. So you are on this journey, and you're being told to ground your energy, keep your ego in check, keep your ego in check, and take the people with you. And during this, and there's going to be a lot of movement in the coming days. Look at that. This is a very Leo energy, in fact. All the wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Be generous of spirit. The number 37 or 10 could be significant. So 10 adds to a 1, which is leadership qualities. This is all about being a leader. And you're coming into a leadership position. This is very important that you are generous. All right? This is going to make sure that moving forward, you will have a whole lot of loyal people because you've taken care of them. They will never give up on you. But if you bring your ego here, or you start only thinking about yourself in a very narrow-minded way, maybe you don't even realize it because you feel you've put in the effort and you've come here. So then no one's telling you to neglect yourself, but take everyone with you. Not only the people at work, but people who are back home with you. Make sure you take everyone with you. That is the mark of a true leader. That is the mark of a visionary. All right, but do rest and stay grounded. Don't let this go to your head. Very important message. Now, these were the 8 strong messages that I got. I will be putting it on top. And now I'm going to move these cards out because there are too many cards. And this was one message, we'll keep it like that. This was the second message. These were the center messages for you, all right? These 2 messages. Then we have this as one message, this as one message, and this as one message. So these were your tarot cards. We're going to keep them like this here. And we will move to the oracle cards. What do they have to say? For some of you, and I feel when I was pulling out the cards and reading them, I felt this has got to do with this. Move in a new direction. This could also be a part of this. All right, for some of you who are already working, who say that I have a mainstream of income and I'm not going to leave that for anything else, but you're being told to align with your ikigai as an act of self-love. You're being told maybe you need to move in a new direction at this time. All right, and this is where you're going to find your ikigai. But if you feel that you just can't leave your main stream of income right now, make sure that you invest some time and effort into something else that you love, because this, after a certain amount of time, you'll find that will become your mainstream of income, because that is going to, and it's going to bring you so much of joy, and you will wonder why you didn't do this sooner. But this card is calling out to you. For some people who need a break, these overstimulated lot, or or even this lot who's riding on the pinnacle of success, you need to take a break, and maybe travel is the one thing that is actually going to help you out a whole lot. In fact, any of you here who are stressed, this is a message for you. Take a break from what you're doing. Take some time out for yourself, and travel, if you resonate with it, is a very wonderful way to do so. If you can afford it, if you can afford the time, and if this is something that doesn't bring you anxiety, this is going to be very beneficial for you. Then you have surround yourself with protective energy. And this, I feel, of course, the oracle cards are general messages for everybody. Oh, I didn't take out this message here. This was message number 4. Yeah, this is better. All the oracle cards are messages for everybody. These were the specific messages, but these oracle messages will resonate with everybody, more or less, because these are general messages, but they're very important messages. Surround yourself with protective energy. This, while it is important for all of us, especially for people here who are riding on the pinnacle of success, very important for you to protect yourself. Don't talk about your success too much. People are seeing it as it is. Conserve your energy. Again, those of you who are going through this tower movement as well, protect your energy. Overstimulated people who are stalking. So basically, that's all of you. It's very important for you to protect your energy at this time. I did not mention it, but as I'm recording your reading, today is the 28th, and I'll be posting it tomorrow on the 1st of March, hopefully, if everything goes okay, because we are right in the beginning of the Mercury retrograde. Mercury went retrograde on the 26th of February, so you're going to have glitches in technology or whatever thing got to do with communication. All right, because Mercury rules communication. It's happening in the sign of Pisces, and it will happen twice more in the year during the other water signs, that is Cancer season as well as Scorpio season. So while this 1.5 months while this retrograde is on, please make sure to check, recheck anything in the form of oral or written communication, especially written communication in which you're going to sign something. Make sure you check everything once, twice, thrice, maybe before signing. Try not to start anything new during this time. This is a great time to go back on things which are left incomplete, finish them, so that, by the time Mercury turns direct, you can put it out there. However, if everything has already been planned and you have to start, please make sure that you check and recheck everything a couple of times. Maybe get some trusted person to also check, so that you have, there are more eyes and looking at whatever it is before you put it out there. If you're traveling during this time, make sure that you begin half an hour early, so that if there's any issues with your vehicle or something, you have that buffer time, all right, and you don't miss your flight. So these things are very important during the Mercury retrograde. I really thought I must tell you this as well. But surround yourself with protective energy, all right? The other message for you is trust in the higher forces. Whenever during the course of the next 3 months, because each of my readings is for a period of 3 months, whenever in the course of the next 3 months and even beyond, this you can actually take as a lifelong message for you. Whenever life overwhelms you, whenever it feels as though you've run, to a dead end, there's no solution, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling, either your health isn't in the best state, or the people around you, you feel they don't understand you, you're feeling alone. It could be so many different things, or whatever you're trying to put out there, it's not giving you the results you need. Just trust in the universe. Everything is as it should be. If needed, repeat it. Everything is as it should be. I am exactly where I need to be. Repeat it till you calm down, and deep breathe as you're saying this. and actually, with all your heart, trust the universe. Things may look really bleak for you, things may look really sad for you, but it's not the end of the world. When you accept it, know that your karma is being healed. All right? This is so important for you to trust. Whoever you call God, however you connect with the universe, with the higher power, trust in them and in yourself, because you are not different from the power that you're praying to. It's just that you don't recognize it. All right? That's another message coming up. For some of you, especially the Six of Pentacles people here who resonated with this message, set strong boundaries. Very important at work, at home, between friends, any relationship. Set strong boundaries, no matter how much. And this is especially true for people who are closer to you. Because, you know, when people are not very close to us, we can keep them at a distance and we don't feel bad. We don't feel the need to explain ourselves. But when the people, as they get closer and closer, it becomes very difficult for us to maintain our boundaries. Very important for you to set those boundaries. Also, do respect other people's boundaries. All right? Another message that's coming in. This time, allow yourself to receive. This again is for the Six of Pentacles people who have a problem in receiving. You may give, and it's time to take or receive. You have a problem. You need to work on this. This is definitely something which will happen when you heal. And this is an act of self-love, big time. With this, you get support is all around you. And this, I feel, of course, it's true for everyone, but it'll be more so for those of you who are going through this tower moment, as well as those of you who are riding on the pinnacle of towards the pinnacle of success, and also for people who are overstimulated. You know, there is support available, especially if you are into some sort of addiction of substances or anything. You've just got to make up your mind. The universe will send you the support. This is something you really need to know. And this one is for this group. The Emperor and the Empress and the Page of Swords. Those of you who are in this separation with a special person who is your soulmate, your divine counterpart, this is your message. Focus on the here and now. You're very engaged in them. The number 33 or 6 could be significant. 33 is a master number. You need to show yourself self-love, big time. Unless you do that and stop being stuck in the past, but come to the here and now. Unless you do this, this connection is not coming around. You're not going to heal, and you'll be in this constant cycle of pain. You know, it's not going to help you at all. And instead of just spending years and feeling bitter at the end, this is the best way to do, is to focus on yourself, be in the here and now, do the things that you love. Then when you've done the work and they are no longer a priority, or you don't even think about them, say on a couple of days you've even forgotten to even think about them, that's when you know the healing is working. All right? So that's when they will get triggered, because they don't feel your energy any longer, and they'll start working. But it's not to say that 2 days you didn't think about them, so from third day onwards you start overthinking and obsessing about them. It's not going to work. Take it from me. All right? Yes, the Six of Wands, lot, and this is of course something across for everyone. Even the Seven of Pentacles. Let it shine. Peacock Spirit, the number 46 of 10 could be significant. That's why I was saying this especially, but it's for everyone. The one good way to show yourself love is to allow yourself to shine without the desire to be seen. To be the best version of yourself, to do what makes you so happy without waiting for external validation. The validation will come when you don't want it. The validation will come when you're so happy doing what you do that you don't care with this validation, because you are giving yourself the validation. You come to that energy and everything will happen. Don't keep yourself small because you're worried of criticism, because you're worried of failure. And this is something which each and every one of us, at some point in our life, for a very, very long time, in fact, do. We keep ourselves small so that even if we don't get recognition, at least we won't get criticism. And that keeps us from living our best lives. So this message has come, it's for all of you, but especially for the Seven of Pentacles in reverse people and the Six of Wands people, all right? Let it shine. But it's for everyone else as well. Number 15 or 5 could be significant for this lot. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. This is for everyone, especially for those of you who are undergoing or trying to avoid the Tower moment. Let it happen and know that you're doing this as a huge act of self-love. All right? You will weave the crown you deserve. Stop playing small. Again, let it shine. Stop playing small. Stop trying to make everyone happy. You celebrate yourself. You deserve it. Understand that you're enough. And celebrate yourself. Very important. Whether anyone else sees you or not, you give yourself that validation, that love. You see yourself as all important. Then you get homeward. Take yourself out on a date. 42 or 6 could be significant. Very important again. To be comforted, comfortable in who you are. This is especially for these people here who always need someone to complete them. Even for this variety, who always needs this person. Your counterpart should be here for you to be happy. ABC should be here to make you happy. No. Be with yourself. Enjoy that quiet time. Enjoy that time with yourself. Just let your inner child be able to speak to you. Do things that you love to do as a child. Sit in nature. Ground your energy. Enjoy yourself without the noise, without anyone else. Beautiful energy. And you know your body, your mind, it will thank you for it. And you will, if you're stuck anytime, this is what's going to get you out of that stuckness. It will actually, sitting alone, your intuition will speak to you, will tell you exactly what to do next. This card here, this and that are true. This is for this lot of people. Look at it from another perspective. You see justice in the way you want to see it, in the way you feel you've been wrong and it should come. It comes in different ways, and justice is not just about you, it's about the other person, even the person you think has wronged you. No one is all good or all bad. Everyone has their reasons. Look at things from a different perspective. It will help you release the rancor that you have, the bitterness that you have. It will help you heal. This and that are true. You have to be open to other perspectives. All right? The next message here, beautiful lioness. You've earned all your stripes. Number 13 or 4 could be significant. You've worked on your healing. For those of you who have worked on or who are in the process of, just remember this about yourself, irrespective of your gender. You are wonderful the way you are. You've been working. Your journey is unique. It's your own, especially this 7 of Pentacles in reverse, a lot of people. You've really worked on yourself. The results may not be there for the world to see, but you know what you've gone through. You know the effort that you've put in. You know, for some of you, I feel just by looking at this card here, maybe a lot of you have been working on, your diet, your exercise, and the results are not visible. But you know that you're working on them, and that's all that matters. Just know that you're on the right path, doing everything as you should. And you just keep up. As long as you don't give up on yourself and don't let other people's voices drown your own, that's all that you need. You are exactly where you should be, and you need to claim this energy. You're lovely as you are. You are never alone. The number 42 or 6, we've got 42 twice. And this is for those people again. You are never alone. So stop looking for substances, people, food, media, social media. to complete you. You are complete in yourself. Your spiritual team is with you. Learn to stay alone. Learn to connect with nature. You are never alone. Learn to be comfortable with yourself. Big spirit. Use your mind wisely. The number 47, 11 could be important. This I get for this. You know, you are such brilliant people. You've got so much to offer, but you're stuck here. And the best part is, if someone in a divine connection came for advice to you, you would give them just the right advice. Beautiful seekers who resonate with this message. Why don't you do that for yourself? You've just kept yourself stuck here, just fixated, and it's doing you no good. Use your mind wisely. Don't let your mind take you for a ride. Very important. Villain, you can always rewrite the story. Number 38 or 11 could be significant. So you have 11, 11 here. This is for those of you here. Actually, this can resonate with quite a few of you. How you tell the story makes a lot of difference on the perspective that you see things. You know, someone may have vilified you, or you may be vilifying someone, but that may not be the whole story. The perspective keeps changing when you start looking at things in a more balanced way, and nothing feels like the end of the world if you come into that balance. And the last message, and I've kept this especially for the last because I love this message, and this is for every single one of you, of us. Labradorite. See the magic. Connect with the universe and connect with yourself, and just look at yourself and this creation and the creator as nothing but pure magical. Everything is a miracle. The way this cosmos functions is a miracle. The way you function is a miracle. See that magic. Slow down to be able to see it. Be very grateful for where you are at. Be very grateful for your life, no matter what you're going through. This life of yours is magic. It isn't there for a very long time. Whatever time you have on this planet is magic. You may call it being in the matrix, you don't understand it, you're not enlightened, whatever it is. The way you are, how you are, where you are is exactly how it should be. Take time to appreciate it. All right? And love yourself. Beautiful, beautiful seekers. I'm coming to the end of this reading. Love yourself. Take time to heal. Do things that you love to do. People around you, you can't change them. The only person you can change is you. And work on yourself. Work on your inner child. Work on your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, your spiritual body. Connect with the divine when you can. Ground your energies. Take care of yourself so that you are happy no matter what life throws at you. You are at a comfortable place, in a place of balance. Mindful, being in the here and now, not letting anxiety take you on another tangent altogether. All right? It may seem too much if you try and embody everything and try and do everything all of a sudden, all at once. Be very kind to yourself. Most important, how you begin your healing and how you carry it forward is make sure that you always speak to yourself, speak about yourself kindly. Never make a joke of yourself just to make others laugh. I learned it rather late in my life because your body remembers. It soaks it in. Stay light. Don't be very serious about life, but be very, very kind to yourself. I am so happy to read for you, to bring this message to you, because I think we all need it. And I hope without a glitch, I can actually post this for you tomorrow. Beautiful seekers, and I hope you're on your way to living your best life. This reading is for a period of 3 months, but it is a timeless reading, so you can always come back to it whenever you feel like coming and seeing a message. Maybe there's something you want to hear when you're feeling a little low. Maybe this could help you. All right, and I'd love to hear from you if something resonated, where you need, what is it that resonated the most with you? What is the act of self-love that you're going to do? I would love to hear from you in the comments. And also, there's one message I want to give all of you before I finally sign out. If there is any reading that you want in particular, if you don't want to go to my website for a private reading, but you still want me to touch upon the topic here, I'll be happy to do this reading for you. So do let me know in the comments. I've stopped sending the polls these days because I don't get too much response on it. I don't even know if it reaches you. So if you're watching this reading and if you reach this place and you're actually listening to me, if there is anything you want, you can give me a general or a specific video that you want me to, a topic that you want me to do a reading on. If I have more people liking your comment, then I'll know that there are more people who want to see the reading. So, and even if it's just one or two of you, because I don't see too many comments on my posts, but do let me know. I'll really be very happy. It'll be an honor to do the reading for you. All right. And for private readings, of course, the link is there in the description box. You can always reach out to me via my website. I'll be happy to do the reading for you. All right. And during this Mercury retrograde, which is the next 1.5 months and beyond, take very good care of yourselves, beautiful seekers. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.